And boy, I tell you what, blood everywhere. That boy done got his finger ripped off.
Well, I'll tell you what. We were catfishing on the lake that one night. You know, we threw some of that, some dog food cans out. You know, putting some holes in them.
Yep.
And as soon as I dropped that one can, that cat just bit on that thing, that hook. Man, I'll tell you what, man, that was the biggest catfish I ever caught.
Yeah.
I ain't ever seen anything like it since. Pull that damn thing out of the water, almost pulled me in.
Yeah.
Almost pulled me right on in. I didn't think I was gonna come back.
Man.
The only thing I was imagining was me being in that mouth of that catfish and them divers down there looking for me, and I get caught up in an air bubble inside of the catfish, and then I end up surviving.
Yeah, like Judas from not Judas,
Jonah.
Jonah from the Bible.
Yeah, that preacher man was talking about that.
Girl.
And one time, boy, that old preacher man, he be fishing too, boy. He caught him a big old bass that one time.
I'll tell you what, we should get our buddies together, grab a few brewskis, and head on out to good old lake, right?
Yep.
And grab a fishing rod. We should go, yep.
Yep.
I tell you what, man, I got a story for you. See, I got my little mutt, right?
Yep.
What's her name? Linda, right? Linda the dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she when she was younger, cause you know she an old mutt, right?
Yep. You know, old Ted Wheeler banker is raising them
Oh, real?
Yeah, he's raising them mixed breeds.
Right on.
And they say they got extra sensory perception, and they're able to
What?
not just sniff out them coons out of the holes.
What the hell are you talking about?
They's able to psychically, telekinetically connect to the frequencies, and they don't even use their sense of smell.
What the hell?
They're using their psychic abilities to sniff out.
Good Lord.
Sniff out just like the hounds.
But I tell you what, about that dog ain't with them.
And I made me a coon hat one time, and then when I put that coon hat on, man, like I was able to jump into parallel universes. All because of them dogs.
I tell you what. So about Linda the dog. Yeah, I tell you what, when she was younger, before she done passed away, Linda used to like go out, hang out by the pond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Linda, I was over there, and Linda got her crazy story. I tell you what, dang on dude, gator done came out of the water and stashed her right up. I had to get in that water and grab that gator. I said, get over here, boy. Grab that gator.
Did you have a cigar in your mouth?
Yeah, sure did.
You know, somebody took a video of it. Oh, there goes another one right there by the bright star. You see it?
Yeah, them UFOs.
It's going by.
Aliens are real.
See?
Yep. That's an alien right there.
You reckon they sent that plane by at the same time to try to make it look like we're a bunch of morons while we're videotaping?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about to crash into that other star. If it crashes into, barely missed it.
But I tell you what, man, Linda was a crazy dog.
It is an active satellite night, I'm telling you. And if them things ain't satellites, then we got another problem on our hands.
I tell you what, remember that time when we found like a little green man, not a green man, but he was gray, right?
Yep.
You remember that time when we found a gray man?
Yeah.
He done crashed out, right there on our front yard. I
yep.
came in there and I was like, hey man, hey Skater, why is there's a little immigrant? There's an alien. There's like a foreigner or something. And he like, I tell you what, boy, he was speaking like nah 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 nah, right? And we went out there, and he was like, boy, that's an alien. And then all of a sudden, he like telepathically talks to us in our minds, and basically asks to help him fix his spaceship, right?
Right.
And like, so we did it. And then what happened was the CIA. The CIA came to our house, and they were like, where you storing that daggone alien? We gotta find them. And we were like, we don't know what the hell you talking about, boy. Get out here. And then they don't arrest both. They try to arrest both of us. But then that daggone little cool dude, that what was he? Yeah, an alien. Yeah, that thing.
Yep.
That boy, he was, man, I tell you what, he saved us. They almost arrested us, and he done got out there and saved them. Like, praise the Lord.
Did that CIA agent happen to be named Jeb Schumer?
Hell if I know. They
Well,
don't be disclosing that kind of information.
well, one time, old boy Jeb Schumer was the CIA agent, and it turned out that he liked to fish too. So,
Oh,
anyways,
ain't that right?
I was just sitting there putting a stink wad on my trot line, and the short hairs just
Ain't
straight
that
out on the
right?
back of my neck. And I turned around, and there it was, big orange thing, them purple lights on it, come swooping over them pine trees there and just hoovered over to Winnebago. Inez run out and threw the skillet at it, and then she scissored and run back in up under the hide of bed. About that time, little stair steps came down, little pink ball headed guy stuck his head out. I looked up in there, and you know who was in there? There he was.
Oh my Lord.
Elvis.
Elvis
in a UFO.
Lord have mercy. Elvis. But I'll tell you what, man. You remember that time when we tried to talk to the aliens and we made our own satellite in our own space? And it ended up being some random guy from Canada.
Yep.
That was crazy, boy.
Yep. I remember
Yeah,
that.
Peter, that was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Broadcasting from his shortwave radio.
I tell you what, man.
Canada. Broadcasting from his little shortwave radio. SETI. We was like, this may not be long. So while the signal's strong, tell us, what is your planet like? Well, all right. Have you cured all disease? No. Have you, is your skin turned green? No.
Boy, I tell you what, this story was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We was out by the creek, right? Out by the creek. They had some dang it was we was over there by the creek, and like, I tell you what, man, this was crazy shit, man. We see a big old hairy gorilla. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there ain't no gorillas over here. You know what I'm saying? Down in South Kakalaki. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
What was it? And I tell you what, man, I swear, by the devil's tongue, that was Bigfoot, man. That was a Sasquatch.
I'll tell you what, man.
That thing, I'm telling you, man, that thing was, it was
huge.
It was like huge, bro. It had a big old feet, man. I tell you what.
It's real.
That thing made me go home. I went home after that, and I had to pop me a cold one, you know what I mean? Because that was like, Lord.
Yep.
I just seen a Sasquatch.
I seen it too. That thing's real.
That thing is real. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's like out there in, what do you call that place? Oh, man. What do you call that place? Oh, man. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but, well, yeah, man. They say Dog Man exists out there.
Dog Man?
Dog Man.
Boy, what you talking about?
Dog Man's real, man.
Boy, get out of here, boy. Get
Dog Man.
What is you talking about, boy?
Yep, Dog Man.
You gotta be joking.
Dog Man's real.
That's crazy. Boy, what you know about that dang on Jersey Devil?
Jersey Devil, never heard of it.
You ain't never heard about no dang on Jersey Devil. You know, man, I tell you what, one day I was up in Jersey. And like I was spending over there with my friend, right? That's my brother.
Clyde,
His name's Smokey. But he
Smokey.
don't be smoking. Anyway, but for some reason they call, and I'll tell you why they call him Smokey. He called Smokey because when he was younger, he used to he take one of them beehive lantern things. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
he climb up. This is wild, boy. I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
he had a he had a honey he had honeybee nest. I tell you what, boy. He would climb up that tree.
There's another one right
And
there
he pour.
going straight in front of me. Right up in the sky, right straight down in front of me. See it?
Shit.
You see it? Right there going by the Bright Star, to the right of the Bright Star.
I tell you what, boy. But back on what I was saying, Smokey man, he used to carry around a little smoker, but it wasn't for like smoking. He just see that smoker he used. He was like he was wild.
Son,
man. What up?
I just seen. Oh,
Why is
you
that?
see that one?
Yeah, that pulsing light.
The pulsing light. Holy
What the
crap,
fuck?
that is crazy.
What is that?
What is that?
Why is there just a pulsing light?
Whoa.
Standing straight.
Whoa.
It's just a straight pulsing light, bro.
I'm wondering, is that just the clouds going over it?
No, I don't think so.
Let's let them clouds pass over it and then see what it does.
So, I'm a little bit to the right, and you're seeing what I'm seeing at the exact same time. I don't think the clouds are in the way.
Oh, dude, that is crazy. Son, we weren't. Dude, that was not the clouds. You saw it, I saw it.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
that was it.
Didn't I say for them to show themselves?
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
Well, that was a couple minutes ago. It was like 10 minutes ago. Dude, that is wild, son. That's surreal right there. Man, I bet you my phone didn't catch that.
But boy,
It's 13 minutes into this. Something. That is wild. Son, that is wild. That is weird. I'm glad that you saw it too.
yeah, that's insane.
That's the first time I ever seen anything like that. And strangely on the night that we're seeing the satellites go by, and then we
I don't
see
think they're satellites,
and that was a bright pulsing light too. It wasn't just like it was
Okay, right.
like a tiny flicker. That was like pulsing. And that was right before I hit record that I was saying, show yourselves. And Tom DeLonge said if you tell them to show themselves, they will, or something. That's crazy, man. That pulsing light, that's the first time I ever experienced anything like that. I bet you it didn't record it. If it did, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a first for me, man. That's crazy. That is wild.